me, Katherine Steele, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name's Kat. I really like musicals. I run a musical theater internet cult. First, we're gonna take over Broadway and then the world, so hit subscribe to join. First off, I am very, very sick, so I apologize if I sound weird. I can't even hear myself speaking right now. Everything kind of sounds like I'm underwater, so I might actually just sound like I'm underwater and not know it. I'm a mermaid actor now. Secondly, today's video is going to be a little weird and a little abstract and not what we usually talk about, and I just ask you to stick with it and hear me out because I have something that I need to get off my chest. Also, this video isn't meant to be a bummer or intense, and I'm sorry if I come off that way. This is just something I'm very passionate about and I've been thinking about a lot. Question of the day: what is something that you have missed out on because of theater? Personally, I had to miss prom. I never went to my senior prom or anyone else's prom or anything, so let me know what you've had to miss in the comments down below. So here's kind of the only way I know how to present this idea. I feel like I'm in a long-term relationship with theater. We met when I was 8 years old and things started getting a little more serious when I was 12. Okay. And now it's a decade later. I'm 22 years old and theater is still part of my life, and theater will always be kind of in my blood and in my veins. When I found theater, it made me feel loved and it made me seen. I met people who valued me, who thought I was talented, who thought I was worthy, who got me. It built my self-esteem. It gave me something to do and it gave me something to talk about. And honestly, it became my identity. You know those people who are always sharing like adorable photos of their boyfriends because they're just so in love with them? That was me and theater. Or those people who can't go anywhere without bringing their significant other along because they're just so in love? Again, me with theater. If we were talking about something, I could pull out a reference from a musical, and I was like that because I was in love. And when you're in love, you make compromises. You stop figure skating so that you can take dance lessons instead to make you more castable. You cancel on your school friends because you can't, you have rehearsal. Theater makes you feel desperately needed because it's a team sport. The show literally can't go on without you. The feeling of being irreplaceable is intoxicating and addictive. And now we're talking about a drug and not something that you love. So you give theater more space in your life. You make jokes about how you don't have a life outside of theater. You choose not to go to prom because you have a performance that night. You don't ask for an understudy or to be double cast or to have the night off. You just don't go to prom because that's what a real theater kid would do. Your family cancels numerous summer vacations because you keep getting cast in shows and you can't miss rehearsal. Your friendships outside of your current cast fall apart because you don't have the time to cultivate them. You don't accept a real date until your third year of college because theater is your boyfriend. Okay, yeah, theater is your boyfriend and you're in a toxic relationship. You are isolated, you're out of control, and you don't even notice it because you're so in love with the very thing that's hurting you. Things get even more complicated when you add money into the mix. Oh my god, I get paid to do this? Now I really don't need anything else. We need a cultural shift in this community, and I'm not sure if this is just in the US or if it's everywhere, but I have a feeling it's everywhere. We have this obsession with overworking ourselves and proving how dedicated we are. We measure our worth through productivity or how busy we are. Yes, work ethic and dedication are totally things to be praised, but our end goal shouldn't be becoming workaholics. Our end goal should be balance. How many times have we bragged to people? I got like 3 hours of sleep last night because the show ran late and then I had to set up stuff for drama club and then I had to do my homework. I'm running on caffeine. And I get it. I was that person. I still kind of am that person. I'm working to not be that person. I want this video to be a wake-up call. Here are the things that I've learned that I wish I learned a lot sooner. And by the way, this applies to everything in life, not just theater. Even if your job is something that you love, you need work-life balance. Set boundaries and make time for the people and things that matter. Find validation outside of your work or outside of theater. Ideally, find validation in yourself. Just because you're not talking about something 24/7 doesn't mean you don't love it. In fact, you're allowed to love a whole bunch of different things. Having a life outside of theater doesn't make you a less dedicated performer. It makes you a more well-rounded person. Let me be clear. Theater is my first love and my greatest love and the great love of my life and the thing that makes me happier than anything on the face of the planet. It'll always be part of who I am. But shifting my relationship with it was crucial to growth. Now that I have a little bit more balance in my life, yes, I don't necessarily do as much theater as I used to, but I'm a lot happier and I feel a lot more emotionally in tune with myself and a lot more emotionally satisfied. And I feel like a more well-rounded performer too. I feel less intimidated, I feel a lot more confident, and I think a lot of that has to come with getting validation outside of theater. I didn't even go in depth into how theater itself is toxic. I was just talking about how my own personal relationship to theater was toxic, but also theater is toxic. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day to unpackage. And that's also been something that it's been a difficult thing to navigate in my adult life, is figuring out how to have a healthy, good relationship. Sorry if this video was a little bit weird or a little bit of a bummer. I'm sure I'll be back to making lots of Broadway puns next week, but it just felt important to share that with you guys. Honestly, the AP system has just destroyed me. Like, my brain is just framed to work in essay format, so now that I'm not in school anymore, I needed somewhere to verbalize these essays. Let me know what you think about everything that I just said. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions and your experiences. If you liked the video or what I had to say about this topic, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out and I'd really appreciate it. If you're new here, hit subscribe. We do a lot of geeky goodness here on this channel and then even more fun stuff on my vlog channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you so, so much. Break a leg and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!